Hey guys, it's Haff. I am back again and this is going to be a tag video. This is going to be part of a collaboration with a lovely bunch of ladies on Facebook called Ladies Who Collab. I will leave a link down the bottom to that group if you're interested in joining. Basically it's just a group of us who are on YouTube who do collaborations together for a bit of fun and support and stuff like that. So the collaboration today is the blush tag, which I have not done. Probably because I don't really wear a lot of blush, or I didn't used to, and it's not really my thing as such. But I figured, well, you know, maybe I need to look at it harder or something. Anyway, there are 14 questions, so we will just get into it. So the first question is the best packaging. I think of the ones that I've got, the one that I like the packaging the most of, because it kind of looks like cute and, you know, nice, is my Makeup Geek in Love Affair. I got this from Tamara J. I'll leave a link down to her channel down there. I'll also link the other ladies who are doing the collab. It's really bright pink. It's not so much the colour, but the packaging is just really nice. It's not too bulky, kind of looks classy, doesn't feel too cheap kind of thing. So probably is my favourite packaging of the ones that I've got. Number 2 question is the prettiest colour. I think that is probably my Maybelline Wild Blossom. This is a baked blush, but it's just this really nice, soft, pinky. I can't see on my hand. My lighting's like really bad tonight. It's like 4 in the morning, so, but it's just like a really, really pretty kind of colour. Particularly good for summer. Not that it's summer here, but it's got a nice little shimmer in it, so it's like really cute. Most pigmented. That would probably be. I'm just gonna dig down the pile of ones. Another one that I got from Tamara J. It's another Makeup Geek one. It's in Rendezvous. I'll just pull it out of its little. It's in a zipper. Looks like this. It is a sort of bright, dark pink. And one swatch of this. One little swipe. And it is. One needs to be super duper careful with this one because it is very, very pigmented. I think probably of the ones, I just dragged my nails through it, of the ones that I've got, that's probably one of the most pigmented ones that I've actually got. And I dipped my finger in Corrupt, which is one of their eyeshadows. And it's really pigmented as well. Getting black eyeshadow everywhere. Okay, moving on. Everyday blush would probably be this one that's been depotted and repressed because it broke. It's the Physicians Formula Nude Wear in Natural. And it's basically just an everyday peachy kind of colour. Just gives you a nice little flush of colour. Party blush, I think probably would be my Calvin Klein Berry Shimmer. This is not something I would generally wear during the day, unless I want something really intense, because it is quite a dark. It's pretty pigmented as well, but yeah, that would be more of a party blush in my opinion. Regret purchasing. This was a hard one because I haven't really found one that I super regret buying, because generally the ones I don't like are ones I didn't buy. I was like given them or whatever. So I've actually gone with the one that I won for Student of the Year, and that would be the Crown one. You would see my review if you watch my channel. These are the blushes, these 3 here. And they're just not very pigmented. They're not very good. They're very powdery and dry, and when you blend them, they basically disappear. They're they're not my favourite. I'm glad I didn't spend my money buying them, but yeah, so as I said, it's kind of a hard one for me because generally the ones that I buy myself, I don't end up regretting them, probably because I don't really buy that many myself. Most of mine have literally come from other people, or they're quite nice, or they've come in samples. Sample ones, generally ones that I don't really like very much for some reason. Least used. That would probably be most of my collection, because I do actually have a lot more than I realised when I was looking through. I just don't wear most of them, and a lot of that was because I was doing like projects and sticking to particular ones. So pretty much all my collection. Most used, would never let go of. Again, this was kind of hard because I'm not highly attached to my blushes, so I'd probably like give away any of them. But probably one of the ones I reach for the most at the moment is this NYX one in Plummy. I don't know why, I just like it. So that it's, I mean, I haven't been using it that long, but I do tend to, if I'm not sure what to reach for, I'll usually use that one. Favourite blush brand, I don't have one. As I haven't really got into blush enough to have decided which one I like the most or don't like, so I really do not have a favourite. Greatest blush discovery of the last year, I think that will probably have to be the Makeup Geek blushes, and the only reason I ended up with them is because of Tomorrow J, because I haven't bought them myself. But yeah, that would probably be that. Most practical, none of them. Quite a lot of my collection could be classed as practical. They're everyday wearable shades. There's not too many weird and out there shades or anything. Usually it's packaging that makes something completely unpractical or not practical. But I think like ones like this one where you get like 2 shades, so you've got options and it's not very expensive and it's quite thin, doesn't take up space. That kind of blusher is probably one that is a bit more practical than some of the others. When it comes to least practical, that was easy, and that would be the blusher that used to be in this container. This is the Cosmetic Kitchen Mineral Blusher in Strawberry. This packaging is terrible. It was just really messy. It did actually have a sifter in it, but it was still hugely messy, and product used to just go everywhere. I actually ended up putting in my Essence All About Matte container because the holes were a little bit smaller, but as you can see, I don't think powder blushes, non-pressed powder blushes are particularly good. I don't like them. I don't think they're practical. I do not like at all. Personal opinion, if you like that kind of blusher, then that's fine. Most expensive. Well, I thought it would be my Calvin Klein, but then I kind of did a bit of research and stuff, and I found out that one of the ones that Tamara J had given me is actually the most expensive one that I own. And this is Haffina from Benefit. This retails in Australia for $51. I don't think she bought it in Australia. I think she probably bought it from America, got it shipped here, so she probably paid a lot less. But in Australia, it retails for $51. This is the Haffina blush from Benefit. That would be my most expensive blush by a long way. My least expensive blush would be this one from LOL, which is 2 blushes. This cost me $1. There are 2 blushes in here, so they're like 50 cents each. $51, $1. There is probably exactly the same amount of product between the 2 containers, but there is $50 difference in the price. I haven't actually used this one, I have used this one. This one is fine. This is actually a pretty good blusher. It's also in a project now. But yeah, so my most expensive and my least expensive are ridiculously different in price. So that is the blush tag. Again, this was a collaboration video with ladies at Collab. I will leave them, the girls who do it, I will leave them linked down below, or if someone posts a playlist, I'll link that down below. It will depend. Give me a thumbs up if you like tag videos and collab videos. If you want to subscribe, click the button down there and leave me a comment. I try to respond to all comments, and I'll see you in my next video. See ya.